Hello students, myself Mr. Narendra Jangle from Gokhale Education Societies RM Bhatt High School Pare. Welcome students. Today we are going to study SSC Class 10th Maths Part 2 Second Chapter Pythagoras Theorem. From that chapter we are going to study following properties. First property, Pythagorean triplet. Second, property of 30 60 90 triangle. Third, property of 45 45 90 triangle. Fourth, similarity and right angle triangle. And fifth one, theorem of geometric mean. So let us study that properties in detail. Hello students, we are going to study 5 theoretical parts from second chapter Pythagoras theorem. The first one is Pythagorean triplet, second one is property of 30 60 90 triangle, third one is property of 45 45 90 triangle. These three are revision from 9th class. And then other properties, similarity and the right angle triangle and the property of geometric mean. So let us see one by one. So first one is Pythagorean triplet. Triplet means 3 numbers. If 3 numbers are given, that means in a triplet of 3 natural numbers, triplet means 3. So whenever 3 natural numbers are given, if the square of the largest number, greatest number is equal to the sum of the squares of the remaining 2 numbers, then the triplet is called Pythagorean triplet. So it is so easy. See the largest number, which one is the largest number? Then find the square of that number, let it be 1. Then find the squares, sum of the squares of remaining 2 numbers, let it be 2. If 1 and 2 are equal, that means square of the largest number is equal to the sum of the squares of remaining 2 number, then that 3 numbers are called Pythagorean triplet. So let us see one example here, that 5, 12, 13 that is given. So let us see the largest number. Which one is the largest number? 5, 12, 13. Out of this, 13 is the largest number. Therefore, we have to write the first step. Square of largest number is equal to 13 square, and you know that 13 square is equal to 169. This is our statement number 1, square of largest number. Then second step, sum of squares of remaining numbers is equal to, the remaining numbers are 5, so 5 square, second number is 12, 12 square, so 5 square is 25, 12 square is 144. This sum is again 169. This is our statement number 2. So what we can write? From 1 and 2, this 13 square means largest number square is equal to 5 square plus 12 square, and therefore our conclusion is 5, 12, 13. This group of 3 numbers is a Pythagorean triplet. So this may be asked for 2 marks or 1 mark. Decide whether the group of number is Pythagorean triplet or not a Pythagorean triplet. So simple trick is there. Don't write directly 13 square is equal to 5 square plus 12 square. We have to check whether both are equal. So first find 13 square and then the sum of the squares of other 2 numbers. That is the simple property. Now second thing is the property of 30 60 90 triangle. If the measures of angles of a triangle are 30 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree, it is right angle triangle. then the side opposite to 30 degree is half of the hypotenuse, and the side opposite to 60 degree is root 3 by 2 times the hypotenuse that we studied in 9th standard. So here remember again, if the measures of angles of a triangle are 30 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree, 30, 60, 90, then what is that theorem or what is that property? The side opposite to 30 degree, that means MN is equal to half ln. Ln is the hypotenuse, and opposite to 60 degree means LM is root 3 by 2 times the hypotenuse. So in this triangle we use this property in triangle LMN. Angle L is equal to 30 degree, angle M is equal to 90 degree, and angle N is equal to 60 degree, means it is 30, 60, 90 triangle. Therefore angle opposite to, side opposite to MN, here LN is given 6, so we can find MN is equal to half LN, and here reason we can write 30, 60, 90 triangle property. So that is the reason. Using the 30, 60, 90 triangle property, we get half multiplied by this ln is given 6, so we get it is 3. And how will we get mn? Mn means opposite to 60 degree. So here, LM, this is LM is equal to opposite to 60 degree. It is root 3 upon 2 times the hypotenuse, that is ln. Here again write which property use, 30, 60, 90 triangle property. So reason must be there which property we are using. So root 3 upon 2 into ln is 6. So here 3 ones are 3 threes are, so we get 3 root 3. So in this way we can use this property of 30, 60, 90 triangle to solve the sums. Here so many times we have to use this property. In 9th standard we have already solved the sums which are based on this property. So according to this property, listen again, the side opposite to 30, if the measures are 30 degree, 60 degree, 90 degree. So this property is only useful in such triangles. Side opposite to 30 degree is half of the hypotenuse, and side opposite to 60 degree is root 3 by 2 times the hypotenuse. So this is the property. Let us see next property. So here it is the second property, third property of 45, 45, 90 degree triangle. If the measures of angles of a triangle are 45 degree, 45 degree, 90 degree, you know, two angles are congruent, then it is isosceles triangles, means that perpendicular sides are congruent. Then each perpendicular side is 1 upon root 2 times the hypotenuse. So this is the property. Now how to use this property in a triangle? Here the triangle is shown in which the measures are 45 degree, 45 degree and 90 degree. Then the perpendicular sides are always congruent. So that theorem says if the measures of angles of a triangle are 45, 45, 90, then it is isosceles right angle triangle. Isosceles means two sides are congruent. Then the perpendicular sides are 1 upon root 2 times the hypotenuse. So how to write in triangle XYZ? Angle X is equal to 45 degree. Angle Z is again 45 degree. Angle Y is 90 degree. That means it is a 45, 45, 90 triangle. Therefore use that property. So perpendicular sides means XY is equal to YZ, both is equal to 1 upon root 2 times the hypotenuse, means XZ. Now substitute the value 1 upon root 2 multiplied by 12. Now rationalize the denominator. 12 divided by root 2 multiplied by root 2 divided by root 2. So we get 12 root 2 divided by this 2. So we get 6 root 2 is our answer. So in this way we can find the length of that perpendicular sides if 45, 45, 90 triangle is there. Here, so we use this property in 9th standard. Now, next point is similarity and right angle triangles. So remember friends, when two right angle triangles are given, these right angle triangles become similar if one pair of acute angle is congruent, because one pair of 90 degrees is already congruent, no need to prove. So if a single pair of acute angle becomes congruent, then these two right angle triangles are similar to each other. Now here there is one theorem for similar right angle triangle, or in a right angle triangle, for right angle triangle. In a right angle triangle, so here ABC is one of the right angle triangle as shown in the figure. In a right angle triangle, if the altitude means height or perpendicular, is drawn on the hypotenuse from the vertex of right angle. So altitude must be from the vertex of right angle or drawn on the hypotenuse. Then the perpendicular divides this triangle into two triangles 1 and 2. So these two triangles form are similar to each other, means triangle ADB and this BDC are similar to each other and also similar to the original triangle. So what we have to prove? If a perpendicular is drawn from the vertex of right angle to the hypotenuse, then the triangles so formed are similar to the original triangle ABC, means triangle ADB similar triangle ABC, triangle BDC similar triangle ABC, and if both are congruent, using this both property we can write first one is congruent to second one, second is congruent to that ABC, then both are congruent to each other, means both are congruent to the same triangle ABC, that's why these are congruent, that is the property. So here given in triangle ABC, angle B 90 degree and BD perpendicular this AC, means a perpendicular is, or altitude is drawn on the hypotenuse. Then what we have to prove? ADB similar BDC. So first step, how to prove ADB similar BDC? So if we consider triangle ADB and triangle BDC, observe that triangle ADB and ADB and ABC first. ABC. So if we observe ABC, ADB, so A is the common vertex, angle A, congruent angle A. This is common angle. So this is the common angle. Angle ADB, congruent angle ABC, each 90 degree, both are 90 degree. And here two pairs of corresponding angles are congruent, that's why these triangles are similar. ADB similar triangle ABC by AA test. Same thing here, second step, we can prove this BDC and ABC. So in triangle BDC and triangle ABC, triangle ABC. So BDC ABC, again C is the common vertex, so angle C is congruent to angle C. This is the common angle for both the triangles. And angle BDC, if you observe, it is 90 degree, and angle ABC again it is 90 degree, each 90, and therefore triangle BDC similar triangle ABC. This is our statement number 1. This is our statement number 2. Again which test? AA test. So first one is prove ADB similar ABC, first one. Second one, BDC similar ABC. Now this A is similar to B and C is similar to B. Therefore, A and C. So from 1 and 2, triangle ADB similar triangle BDC from 1 and 2. So in this way we get the third result. So this is the property or the theorem for right angle triangle. In a right angle triangle, if we draw the perpendicular from the vertex of right angle to the hypotenuse, then the perpendicular divides the triangle into two triangles. So that two triangles are similar to the original triangle ABC as well as similar to each other. That is the property, and this property we have to use while proving that Pythagoras theorem, and that's why this is important. Now the next property is theorem of geometric mean. This is very useful theorem that we have to use while solving the sums. It is not for proof, but we have to use this in sums. So in a right angle triangle, again right angle triangle is given. The perpendicular segment means BD, perpendicular segment to the hypotenuse from the opposite vertex means vertex of right angle triangle, means here we are talking about segment BD. So this segment BD is the geometric mean of segments into which the hypotenuse is divided, means AD and DC. Means BD is the geometric means of AD and BC. You know the property of geometric mean. If A, B, C are three numbers, then if B is the geometric mean of A and C, then B square is equal to A into C. That is the meaning of geometric mean. In 9th standard we studied about this concept, geometric mean. So if B is the geometric mean of A and C, then we can write B square is equal to A into C. So same thing is here. What is given? In triangle ABC, angle B 90 degree, segment BD is drawn perpendicular from the vertex of right angle to the hypotenuse. Then what we have to prove? That BD is the geometric mean of this AD and DC. That is called theorem of geometric mean. Means BD square is equal to, according to this property, BD square is equal to AD into DC. That we have to prove. Now here in triangle ADB, similar triangle BDC. From the above theorem, this ADB and BDC are similar. We can write that theorem. If a perpendicular is drawn, we can write the statement of that theorem, whole statement here. If a perpendicular is drawn from the vertex of right angle to the hypotenuse, then the triangles so formed are similar to each other, and therefore this triangle ADB is similar to BDC by this property. Now ADB is similar to BDC, therefore when two triangles are similar, their corresponding sides AD upon BD is equal to this BD upon DC. Here is an corresponding sides of similar triangles. When two triangles are similar, their corresponding sides are always congruent. So AD upon BD, that is the first one, corresponding sides, second BD and DC. By cross multiplication, we get BD square is equal to AD into DC. So this statement is easily proved, and that we have to use while solving the sums. So let us see one sum which is based on this one. So if we draw one triangle, so let us see the application of this theorem of geometric mean. A small example. In triangle ABC, what is given? In triangle ABC, angle B is 90 degree, segment BD perpendicular segment AC or side AC. Here AD is equal to 9, DC is equal to 4, find PD. So this is the sum, application of this theorem. So how to write the answer? In triangle ABC, angle B is 90 degree and segment BD perpendicular side AC. Therefore, by property of geometric mean, what we can write? BD square, perpendicular segment square is equal to product of the two segment AD into DC. A reason, theorem of geometric mean. Theorem of geometric mean. Now substitute the value. AD is given 9, DC is given 4, 9 6 4 36, so BD square is equal to 36, so we get BD is equal to 6. So in this way we can apply this property of or theorem of geometric mean while solving the sums. So yes students, in this video we studied that first property, Pythagorean triplet, how to decide whether the three numbers are Pythagorean triplet or not. Second thing, how to use that 30, 60, 90 triangle property to solve the sums. The next is 45, 45, 90 triangle property. And then when two right angle triangles are similar, then one theorem about the right angle triangle. When a perpendicular is drawn from the vertex of right angle to the hypotenuse, then the triangles so formed are similar to the original triangle and similar to each other. That is the theorem. And next one is property of geometric mean or theorem of geometric mean. That means if a perpendicular segment is drawn, then that perpendicular segment is the geometric mean of that segments into which the hypotenuse is divided, means BD square is equal to AD into DC. And we use this property by taking a small example. So in this way, this theoretical part 1 is completed. In next video, I will show you the theorem of Pythagoras, proof of that, converse of Pythagoras, and the Apollonius theorem in part 2. And then that practice set 2.1 and 2.2 separate videos will be there. Students, if you have any doubt in this video, then you can write in the comments. If you like my video, please press the like button and subscribe my channel. Then you will get the next videos, notification of the next videos, and share it to your friends. Thank you.